What we know about Minnesota school shooter suspect Robin Westman, or is it Robin Westman? We're about to find out. But guys, this is absolutely crazy stuff over here in Minnesota at a Catholic church. Okay, Catholic church. This guy put barricades on the exits, made sure nobody could leave. I'm actually kind of surprised only 2 people died. So we're going to get right into this, guys. But again, welcome to Getting to the Facts. I'm your host, Andrew Curiel. You already know what it is. Just make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to that channel if you haven't already, guys. We're going to hop right into this thing. But this is from ABC News, okay? What we know about the Minnesota school shooting. Police have identified the suspect who they say opened fire outside of a church at a Catholic school in Minneapolis, killing 2 children and injuring 17 others, as 23-year-old Robin Westman, an 8-year-old and 10-year-old were shot and killed when the gunman fired through the windows of a church at the Annunciation Catholic School on Wednesday morning, police said. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem also confirmed the identity of the suspect, calling Westman a deranged monster. This level of violence is unthinkable. Our deepest prayers are with the children, parents, families, educators, and Christians everywhere. We mourn with them, we pray for healing, and we will never forget them, Noem said in a statement. Driver's license information reviewed by ABC News described Westman as a female born on June 17, 2002. Absolutely false. Guys, real quick, does this look like a female to you? Huh? This is not a female. We need to stop trying to play these stupid games, okay? Stupid games. This is what happens, in my personal opinion, when you try to, what's the right word? I guess, make the person feel that they're correct when they say that they're in the wrong body. Okay, this is gender dysmorphia. It is a mental disorder. If someone was anorexic, we would not be like, oh yeah, you know what? You are fat when you're 98 pounds. Like, stop with the bullshit. Like, just stop with it. Because this guys, that is a man. Okay? That is a man. He got a bigger chin than I do. Okay? Like, Lord baby Jesus. Like, this is ridiculous. But let's keep going. A name change application for a minor born on the same date was approved by a district court in Minnesota in 2020, changing the name of Robert Westman to Robin Westman, explaining the minor child identifies as a female and wants her name to reflect that identification. Absolutely stupid. Police said Westman is believed to be the only suspect in the shooting. Westman does not appear to have an extensive or known criminal history. Officials said they are looking through information left behind to try to determine some type of motive for the shooting. No explosives were discovered at the scene, but a smoke bomb was located by officials. Annunciation Church shooting suspect Robin Westman's mother worked at the church until 2021, according to online posts from the church. Westman also previously attended the school, the police chief told Minneapolis ABC affiliate KSTP. We believe he had been a student here, that his mom had worked here in the past, O'Hara told KSTP. Mother worked at the church. In the name change application from 2020, Mary Grace Westman was listed as Robin Westman's mother. In August 2021, post by the church reviewed by ABC News announced Westman's retirement after 5 years of service at the church. A 2020 post by the church's outgoing pastor described Westman as a parish secretary. A 2016 church bulletin announced her hiring as an administrative assistant in the church's business office. Officials looking into YouTube videos. Officials are investigating a series of videos posted to YouTube believed to be associated with Westman, according to law enforcement sources familiar with the matter. 2 videos posted Wednesday morning and since removed by YouTube show someone flipping through dozens of pages of notes dated over the course of several months, which include what appears to be doodles of weapons, middle fingers, and expletives. There are also repeated references to killing. The video, which depict handwritten journals and display of high-powered weaponry, paint a portrait of a person with a rambling and deeply nihilistic outlook, according to analysis by law enforcement and ABC News. Guys, again, I just don't understand. If you are a parent that has a kid that is trying to say that they are transgender in the wrong body, you don't condone that. You don't be like, you know what? I believe your truth, right? I believe you're freaking true. There's only the truth. Okay. Everything else is BS. It's just your feelings and your opinions. It is not factual. If my kid ever, Lord Jesus help me, if that ever happened, I would never allow my kid to change their name and identify as a freaking female. They'd immediately be seen by not a crazy doctor or a crazy psychiatrist, okay, that would actually condone this, but we would bring them to someone that can talk through gender dysmorphia, okay? This is not something that we need to condone as society. There has been way more. I think a lot of these mass shootings, especially at schools, a lot of the recent ones, okay, because obviously it's the recent ones because this is a new phenomenon, but the recent ones has been transgender or non-binary affiliated people. Like, it's kind of crazy, okay? It's almost like just letting them identify as what they think doesn't actually cure what's going on with them mentally. I wonder why. Because there's a lot of mental shit that they're dealing with that goes way beyond what they feel when it comes to what gender they are. Okay? Like, you can be a very feminine man. You can be a very masculine woman. You are still a man and you are still a woman at the end of the day. Okay? That's just, it is what it is. And we need to stop playing these freaking games, guys. We got to stop playing these games. But we're going to get right into this. I actually got a little clip here. It's like 2 minutes and 50 seconds, just kind of breaking down this whole thing from the news perspective. So let's see what this is, all right?
Hugs, an all too familiar scene in America after yet another school shooting. Parents racing to check on their children.
CNN breaking news.
This is a reported shooting at Annunciation Church.
It's just a heartbreaking day.
It happened at Annunciation Catholic School in South Minneapolis during a school mass. This was the first week of classes. The school had just posted photos of students excited to start the new school year. But that joy turned to terror as 30 to 50 shots rang out.
Active shooter inside Annunciation Church. A male wearing all black with a rifle was last seen up by the playground.
During the mass, a gunman approached on the outside on the side of the building and began firing a rifle through the church windows towards the children sitting in the pews at the mass.
Within seconds of this situation beginning, our teachers were heroes. Children were ducked down. Adults were protecting children. Older children were protecting younger children.
This 10-year-old student was there.
It was like shots fired and then we kind of like got under the pews.
2 children were killed. 1 8, the other 10. 17 were injured. Authorities say the shooter took his own life.
Hey, y'all.
He's been identified as 23-year-old Robin Westman, who had no known criminal history. His social media pages have been taken down, but this video is believed to be from his page. It shows guns and ammunition laid out on a bed. This appears to be a hand-drawn layout of a church that Westman then stabs with a knife.
Hope you can read that.
There's also a 4-page handwritten letter to his family and friends. He writes, "I am not well. I am not right. I know this is wrong, but I can't seem to stop myself."
Sometimes these shootings take place for no reason at all, just because you have a very sick individual.
His mother worked at the church until she retired in 2021. This video of students singing was taken a few months ago during happier times. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry fought back tears.
It was the first week of school. They were in a church. These are kids that should be learning with their friends. They should be playing on the playground. They should be able to go to school or church in peace without the fear or risk of violence, and their parents should have the same kind of assurance.
Yeah, guys. And, you know, when it comes to this, again, They're going to keep coming back to guns. They're going to keep coming back to, we need to ban guns. This is ridiculous. We should be able to go to school and be able to go to church without the risk of violence, blah, 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 blah. This is not a gun issue. This is not about guns being available legally for law-abiding citizens, because what law-abiding citizen is doing this? Okay? Just because you outlaw guns does not mean bad people aren't going to get these guns. You're naive if you think that's going to be the case. All that's going to do is centralize the power to the government, and nobody wants that, no matter how much you like the current administration or what. You don't want that, okay? There's a reason why this is the freest country in the world, and that is because we are legally able to have guns and protect ourselves, okay? Nobody wants the mess if they try to come into the United States, because every citizen, there's more guns in this country than there are people, and that's a good thing, okay? What this is, and I feel for the mom, I really do, but what she did by condoning this stupid gender dysmorphia thing and actually going through with allowing him to change his name as a minor, okay, you are responsible partially for suicidal empathy. You are partially responsible for what your son ended up doing, because you could have got him help. Instead of just saying, oh, you must be transgender then, you could have got him help. There's no way that you as a mom could not see the writing on the wall. He might be socially awkward. Okay, that's fine. But if you're socially awkward and you try saying that you're transgender, you need help. You need mental help. I know you do. Like, we need to stop playing games with that, guys. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel for the whole family. I feel for the whole community. But again, when it comes to these shootings, all of these mass shootings, they're happening in places that are gun-free zones, that are labeled with signs that this is a gun-free zone. Stop it with the gun-free zone, okay? We need to stop with that. I want security at the school if they're properly vetted, okay? I want the security at the school to have a gun, okay? I want churches to be able to have guns when they're able to go to church. I would feel much safer with a law-abiding citizen being strapped, okay, for lack of better words, when they're going to church, just in case something crazy happened. Okay, I'd rather have good people that will stand up to protect the public, being able to protect the public if a crazy person decides to do something like this. You know what I mean, guys? It's absolutely crazy. And then let's read this here too. Robin Westman posted a manifesto on YouTube prior to Annunciation Church shooting. Let's see. Let's read down to where it actually starts. The letter begins, I don't expect forgiveness. I do apologize for the effects my actions will have on your lives. I was corrupted by this world and have learned to hate what life is. Okay, and again, right there, guys, just right there, I was corrupted by this world. I've learned to hate what life is. Life is what you make it. Okay? It really is. I came from nothing. I moved out at 17. I had no money to my name, nothing. Okay? You can carve your life however you deem fit when you are an adult. This, he gave up. Completely gave up, and for no reason, it seems like. Okay, like really, like for no reason. And again, it's because of the mental issues he was dealing with probably his entire adolescence, and his mom never gave him the proper help. Instead, just said, you're a freaking woman if you believe you are. Like, it's just stupid. The end of the second page reads, I have wanted this for so long. I am not well. I am not right. I am a sad person, haunted by these thoughts that do not go away. I know this is wrong, but I can't seem to stop myself. I am severely depressed, and I have been suicidal for years. Only recently have I lost all hope and have decided to perform my final action against this world. And guys, again, been suicidal for years, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean that when you changed genders, and you now identify as your true self, that didn't help your suicidal thoughts? Huh? Oh, I wonder freaking why. Because you have actual mental issues. Guys, this goes deeper than anything. I am not talking down to anyone who thinks that they're trans, okay? Do what you want when you're an adult, okay? We are talking about minors. When you are a kid, still growing up, trying to learn what life is about and how you need to maneuver in life. This is obvious. This guy was dealing with something way deeper than just thinking he was a woman. Okay. If it gets to the point to where you think you need to be a different gender, there's so many other dominoes that fell that need to be addressed before you actually go through with changing all that. Because then if that's really not how it is, because I mean, anyone who identifies as trans, in my opinion, I'm sorry, but you're just very, very confused. Okay? Very confused. You're probably just a very masculine woman or a very feminine man. And that's fine. Okay? That is fine. You don't need to go to this length. You know what I mean? But it's just a sad thing, guys. It's a very sad, sad day. Again, don't listen to the news anchors and the news media outlets. Pray for these people. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It goes a long way. I've seen when a lot of people pray on the same subject, it does have a very good impact. Okay? Like it really does. But again, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. I know it's a little somber of a subject. I'll make sure to put out another video this week as well that isn't as sad. But again, guys, this isn't about a gun issue. This is about actually addressing the mental health and helping these people address what is actually hurting them mentally way before the whole trans thing. Okay? It's just sad that it got to this point. And again, I blame the parents a little bit. Parents need to not condone this. If your kid is so adamant about this, they're going to do it when they're an adult. Okay? Not under your supervision, because then your hands are a little bit dirty, in my personal opinion. All right, guys. But hey, have a great day. It's what is it? Freaking Friday already? No, it's Thursday. Have a great Thursday. Have a great end of your week, guys. And I'll see you on that next video.